All right. Wendy Samar.
Yeah, we sure do, Dr. Ted.
Folks, let's give it up nice and loud. Welcome her on up here. She's going to do a little bit of time for us tonight. Let's welcome Pamela to the main stage. There she is. Look at this lovely lady. Oh, this is the best part of the game. You get to hug everybody.
All right, I know we're a small crowd, but let's make some noise. I thought James did a great job. And we have newlyweds in the house. How about that? Congratulations, you guys. Tim and Sally, best of luck. You're going to need it. Actually, you know what? My husband and I are going to be celebrating an anniversary on the 25th of this month. It'll be 20 years since our first date. You can applaud. Yes. Well, actually, you know what? He loves to remind me that he thinks the reason that we've been together for 20 years is because he's so easy to live with. And I keep reminding him that he's saying that to his third wife. So you can draw your own conclusions on that one. So I gotta make a little confession here. I'm thinking I made a mistake with the dress. Because I'm pretty sure, oh my God, look at the size of that leopard is not a compliment. It's never a good sign when somebody sees you and they flinch. You know, I was walking through the casino. Some guy took a look at me and he got this horrible look on his face like he thought Siegfried and Roy were there and they'd lost control of one of the big cats again. I hate shopping for clothes. I don't know what to wear. I told the woman in the store that I was looking for an outfit that said, I am a wild woman and I've got guts. Obviously, she misunderstood and sold me a dress that said, I'm a wild woman with a gut. That's a little different. This dress wasn't even my first choice, okay? There was another one that I liked way better. It was an animal print too. It had kind of like a reptilian look to it. It was nice, and but they only had one, and it was a medium. And I know the only way that I'm ever going to be a medium is if I start talking to dead people. I tried it on anyways, just for fun. I don't want to say it was tight, but I looked like a giant python that had just swallowed 2 rabbits and a turtle. So compared to that, this one was a winner. I think I inadvertently came up with a new fashion rule during this shopping trip. In addition to don't wear white after Labor Day and no mini skirts after 40, I'm going to go with don't wear an animal print if you're bigger than that animal. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that us plus-size gals can't wear animal prints at all. I'm just saying it's probably a good idea if I let the skinny girls wear the tiger and the zebra stripes, and I need to look for something in a nice woolly mammoth. Of course, I realize that there's a flaw with that theory, and that is that plus-size animals are not considered sexy, okay? You are never going to hear a guy in a bar say to his buddies, wow, check out that really hot chick over there in the rhino miniskirt and the hippo halter. Ain't going to happen. But you know what? I did find one good thing about my stretchy leopard dress, and that is that it's very easy to tell if I've gained too much weight because the spots are no longer round. Oh, you're in trouble. When you put on a stretchy leopard dress and the spots are oblong, it's time to call Weight Watchers. I really don't know what to wear anymore, you know, and I think part of it is size, but part of it is age, too, you know. This year I am officially orbiting 50. Yeah, and I don't care too much about that. I'm not one of those women that gets all hung up on the number. I mean, clearly, numbers don't bother me. But I love it when I meet people that think I should be upset about my age. Like last year at my birthday party, this guy came up to me and he was like, don't worry about being another year older. You know what they say? 60 is the new 40, which means 50 is the new 30. All right, let me explain something to you guys. If 60 is the new 40 and 50 is the new 30, I look like hell. If I looked like this when I was 30, I would have been ticked. Okay? Now, I'm not saying I was perfect when I was 30, okay? Everybody's got their figure flaws, you know. I've always had the tummy. That's always been a problem area. But here's the thing. When you're 30 and you have a tummy and somebody asks you when is your baby due and you're not pregnant, that's an insult. When you're orbiting 50 and you have a tummy and somebody asks you when is your baby due, that is a compliment. Because that means that they think you're still young enough to even get pregnant. But this whole getting older thing, I don't get it because it's very confusing to me. You know, like I thought there was supposed to be some benefits to aging. Like I was thinking by this time I wouldn't have to worry about acne, and it turns out that's not true. You still get zits. Of course, now when I get a pimple on my cheek, it's not on my face. Body parts move. Did you know that? Oh, it's fun. Every night before I go to bed, I got to take inventory. And just because you have two of something doesn't mean they're going to move together. Oh, I swear to God, my boobs have traveled so far from home, they each have their own passport. Actually, my breasts are the reason I live in Las Vegas. I'm originally from Canada. I had no plans to move here. These went south, I followed. It's hard, you know. The other night I was getting ready for bed and I was in the bathroom and I took my bra off. And when I turned around to look in the mirror, what I was expecting to see was, you know, two boobs along with two nipples, because that's how they're packaged. And so imagine my surprise when I turn around and look in the mirror and all I see looking back at me are two bald boobs. Not a nipple in sight. My nipples were MIA. And I'm looking everywhere for them, you know. I'm looking in the cabinets, on the floor. I found them. They were facing my feet. Yeah, there's a moment in time you don't get back. And right then, my husband, the optimist, walks into the bathroom, sees the look on my face, and says, "What's the matter with you?" And I said, "My nipples are facing my feet." And he said, "Well, look on the bright side. At least they're not touching them." Yeah, we'll see how happy-go-lucky he is in a couple of years when he's tripping over his own balls. Oh, I don't know. It's tough. Nobody tells you about the horrible things that are going to happen to your body. Nobody told me I was going to wake up one morning with a goatee. Yeah, that's a handy piece of information to have. Because nothing's going to ruin your day faster than waking up with whiskers on your chin. Unless it's waking up with whiskers on your nipples. Yeah, I thought plucking my eyebrows hurt. I did that joke one night. There was some old lady in the back, and she goes, "Just wait till you have to start shaving them, honey." Great. Another thing I have to shave. I don't even know how that's going to work, okay? I don't think I have the skill set required for that, because I shave in the shower, and a wet nipple is not a smooth surface. All right? I get mine in there. They're like two Thomas's English muffins, all full of nooks and crannies. Shaving a wet nipple. That's going to be like trying to shovel snow off a gravel driveway. It's going to be hard. I worry about my boobs constantly. I worry that I'm going to end up with what I call National Geographic boobs. You know what those are, right? Yeah. If you don't know what those are titties that look like billiard balls at the bottom of nylon stockings. That's a tough look to pull off. I was in Walmart the other day and there was a woman in there. She had them big time, didn't have a clue. And I felt bad, you know. I kind of wanted to go over and say something, but I didn't want to embarrass her. So then I thought, you know what? I should come up with a list of questions that women can ask themselves. If they answer yes to any of these, then they'll know they need to do something. It's kind of like Jeff Foxworthy. You might be a redneck if. It's called, you might have National Geographic boobs if. If you get out of bed in the morning and your feet are the second thing to hit the floor, you might have National Geographic boobs. If while making love to your husband, you used to say things like, "Ow, you're on my hair," but now you say, "Ow, you're on my boob." If you've ever gotten your nipple caught in the zipper of your jeans. If you've ever gotten your nipple caught in the zipper of somebody else's jeans. If you sit down to pee and your boobs get wet. If your bra size is a 38 long. If your tube socks fit better than your bra. If you've ever gone to a public swimming pool and strange children use your breast as a noodle. If you can bend over and touch your feet without using your hands. If you've ever gone skydiving and your chest deploys before your parachute does. If you've ever slammed the car door on your boob. You've done that, right?
No.
Oh, okay, but you, all right. If you've ever singed a nipple while barbecuing. Yeah, I've done that, it hurts. If while playing tennis you've ever lobbed your tit across the net. And my personal favorite, because it applies to me, if you drive a convertible and more than just your hair is flapping in the breeze. Now, if you answer yes to any of those questions, there's no need for alarm. I have the answer. It's not surgery. Get the Wonder Bra, okay? It's fabulous. It'll get the girls back up to where they're supposed to be, fill them out. It's great. And I figured out why they call it the Wonder Bra. It's because once you take it off, you're going to wonder where the hell your breasts went. And I hope you're going to wonder where the hell I went. Thank you very much for staying and laughing. I appreciate it very much.
I want to give it up for her. Let's give it up for Pamela. Come on, everybody. Give it up. One more time. Wow. So that's the kind of entertainment that we've got here. You know, this is just the beginning too. So and anybody can try their hand out there. We got songs you can sing. If you want to come on up, do a couple of jokes, we'll accommodate you folks. Open mic comedy jam, and it's just getting started. Like I said, it's our first night doing that, and we'll have more of the unsung talent here in Vegas. And trust me, it's not all on the strip, man. It's out there. And we'll do our best to try and bring more stuff like what you've seen tonight. So we're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a break, and we'll come back. So we've got our lovely lady behind the bar. How you doing back there, Colleen? There you go. Nice round of applause for your bartender, the lovely Colleen back over there. Yay! And we've got $3 well drinks. We have $2 Pabst Blue. I just like saying Pabst. I don't know why. So that whole thing about the boobs just made me think of because my ex-wife wanted me to give her like $3,000 for one of those the breast augmentation things. Yep. $3,000 for one of those. Well, 2. I told her, I said, just rub toilet paper on your chest for a while. She said, what good's that gonna do? I said, well, you've been rubbing it on your ass for the past 5 years. Like, I'll be a good guy.